Alright, boys and girls, welcome to Goran Guitar. We have Linkin Park. If you never heard about them before, where have it been the last kind of 25 years? A legendary group, and they had some break for a couple of years when they lost their singer, and now they're back with Emily Armstrong, and they do Unshatter. Let's go into this cool song. Alright, so as you can see, no need for any capo here. We have 6 different chords or grips we're gonna handle, and I'm gonna give you the full chords, but yeah, we're gonna work with the bass strings, kind of power chord-ish style. So anyway, let's dive into the chords, and we're gonna start with the F sharp minor. So that's a bar chord. You place the index finger on the 2nd fret and then push down all strings there, and then you need to add 4th on A and 4th on D. And like I said, that's what you're going to use the bass strings of it. So pretty much the E, A string, perhaps the D as well if you want. But anyway, that's how it goes for this song. Next chord will be the B sus version of it. It's enough. So you just have a similar grip there with the index finger. You push down 5 strings this time. So if you count from bottom up, you have that 2nd fret barred. And then you need to add 4th on D and 4th on G. And then for C, which is the next chord, you just take the very same grip and move it 1 fret inwards like this towards your body, and you land with the exact same grip. Now index finger on the 3rd fret, and with that follows the 5th fret D string and 5th G. That's the C. And then you have the A, and that goes open A, 2nd D, 2nd G, 2nd B, and open E. And sometimes I just have the short little bar there, cause again, we don't need the strings down here on the B and E, so sometimes you can just hit it with a short little bar there on the 2nd fret if you count from the D string and down. Okay, that's what you need for A. And then you have the D, and yeah, you're gonna play open D, 2nd G, 3rd B, and 2nd E. And finally you have the E. And that goes open E, 2nd A, 2nd D, 1st G, open B, and open E. Okay, let's start with this verse play, and we're gonna work with just downs here for the song. Okay, so the verse play, the first half of it goes like this. So you're gonna play 2 downs on the F sharp. And then you're gonna play 2 downs on B minor and slide over to 1 down on C. So. And then you go to A and play 2 downs. And for this, at this point of the song in the verse play, I use this little bar because it goes pretty fast here, so I don't want or need to go with all my fingers like this. I go from this grip to just a short little bar on the A and play 2 downs. And then on D, you play 3 downs. And that's the first half. So slowly it goes like this. The second half goes again in the same way to start with. So it goes 2 downs on the F sharp. And the same goes from the B sus to the C. 2 downs on B and then 1 on C. And then comes this part, and that is to play 1 down on A. Again, the bar style, that's what I use here because it has to go fast. And then comes the B, 1 down, and 1 down on C, and 1 down on E. And again, here on this E, I don't go with the full E like this. I just go with the bar because we don't have to use that 1st fret G string. You just need to hold the bass strings there. So it's enough with just a bar again on this 2nd fret. If you count from the A string and down, that's where the bar starts. So that's the second half of it. I'm going to take you through that slowly. It goes like this. Okay. So that is 1 round in the verse play. You're going to play it for 2 rounds. I'm going to take you through 1 round slowly and then 1 round in standard tempo, like this. right, so that is one round. You're gonna play 2 rounds, and that's the first verse. Over now to the pre-chorus that starts about 30 seconds in. Now you're gonna play a string pattern that is about 4 down. So if you grab the first chord, D, now from this point and also into the chorus part, I suggest to hold the full chords as they are, because now we're gonna play more of a standard strumming style, not on the bass strings only. I would use the full chords here, all right? So one string around is about 4 downs, so like this. You don't have to count everything, it's pretty much impossible, so you have to learn it and feel when it's time to switch chords. So you're going to play one string around, is about 4 downs. You're going to play 2 string rounds on D, then 2 on A, and 4 on the E chord. Okay, so D2, A2, E4, like this. And that's it for the pre-chorus, okay? So only one chord progression run of D2, A2, and E4. Then comes the chorus, and this is a total of 4 lines, 4 rows of chords, okay? So the first 2 rounds here will be D2, A2, E2, and the B sus2, with the same strumming as you used in the pre-chorus, the 4 downs. So D2, A2, E2, B2. That's the first and second round. The third round, you're gonna play D2, A2, E2, and F sharp minor 2. And the fourth and final round, you're gonna play D2, A2, and E4. Okay, so the first 2 rounds like this. Okay, and round number 3 like this. And the fourth and final round. And that's the chorus. All right. So yeah, that started at 36 seconds in. You play that now, and after you play this first chorus, you jump back to the second round of everything. And guess what? Everything now will be repetition. So second verse playing exactly the same way, and that goes exactly the same for the second pre-chorus and second chorus as well. After you play the second chorus, you hit the bridge part. We're now about 1 minute and 49 seconds in, I believe. What you're gonna do here is to play the verse play, this part. You're gonna play that for 4 rounds. That's it. So that's a bridge part, 4 rounds of verse play. And then into the third chorus, we're gonna hit the final parts of the song now. You repeat that the previous choruses. You're gonna play exactly in the same way as the first 2 choruses, no changes there. And then finally the outro part, you're gonna play the verse play again for 1 round. And that's the end of it. All right. So Linkin Park, Unshatter, not too hard, a little bit fast sometimes. So you have to practice slowly, and then gradually, once you're comfortable with it, speed up to standard tempo. Yeah, 6 chords. Good luck with this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, feel free to support me here on this channel. Thank you so much, and play tuned.